Hi, welcome to this episode of Low Carb in the Leaves with me, Dr. Mary Barson. So, today we're talking, or this week, I have been talking about making it easy for yourself. About how lifestyle change can be easy. Hi Susan, welcome. And Jimmy, g'day. So, and a big part of this, something that I wanted to discuss, is stress. Having some kind of stress management regime is, I would argue, as important to your health and wellness as good food, movement and sleep. But it is often the hardest one to tackle. And stress can get in the way of us wanting to change our habits and to develop new and healthy habits, because when we're stressed, we feel threatened and we can kind of get tunnel vision and we'll just tunnel in on the things that are threatening us, whatever they are. And the idea of, going to the supermarket and buying different food and changing the way we cook can seem really, really irrelevant to the stressed brain. So there's a lovely framework for thinking about stress, and it's a scale that we need to balance. On one side of the scale, we have the demands. Whatever it is that is causing us stress, they are the demands. It's like a seesaw scale, like that kind of a scale. And then at the other end of the scale, we have our resources. All of the resources within ourselves and within our lives that allow us to cope with the demands. So, example of some demands, it might be that you're going to pay your BAS statement this week, that you're dealing with the diagnosis of a new chronic illness, or you're dealing with the effects of a chronic illness. Perhaps your blood sugars are high, perhaps you're in pain, perhaps you're fatigued. Other examples of stress could be looking for work, trying to figure out what to feed the children, mortgage repayments. There are a billion things that could stress us out. And then on the other end of this stress resources seesaw, you've got your resources, things that will help you cope. Maybe resources could be a supportive partner or a friend, a supportive group program. So for lifestyle change, a resource, could be like if you're doing a lifestyle change within a group of people, the group that you're doing it with. So that would be like our wonderful inner circle membership people. It could be the wonderful 12-week reboot program, or however you find your community. It could be the savings that you have in your bank account. If you've got to pay your BAS by next week, but you know that you have enough money to pay your BAS, then that is a great resource to deal with it. Resources also include a daily mindfulness practice, getting enough sleep. These are all good resources, and also eating the right food is a good resource to help you cope with the demands of stress. And this can be a good framework because it can be empowering. So people who feel overwhelmed and feel this is all too hard, I can't possibly change, I've got all of these stressors, I cannot think about this right now. Think about the stress resource scale and instead think about what can you stack up on the resource side to help you. And I think that a daily mindfulness practice is just a really great way to start because it's simple, free, easy, doesn't require any special equipment. And for people who are really stressed, it can be quite challenging to sort of sit down and do some mindfulness breathing exercises to focus on your breathing if the brain is really stressed. So even just doing 30 seconds, just tiny increments, 30 seconds of focusing on your breath, letting your mind wander if it wanders, noticing when it wanders and gently bringing it back. Just 30 seconds of that is a great start. And then you can slowly build it up by increments. Most people could tolerate a lot more than that. Most people could easily tolerate 30 minutes. I thought 30 minutes, sorry, I meant to say 3 minutes, 10 minutes. And it really stacks up on that resources side. Does wonderful physiological things to the stress pathway in your brain and can help you navigate the changes that you want to make, navigate the demands that you must deal with. And for all of those in our lovely 12 wonderful people in our 12-week rebalance program, for you Inner Circle members, a really great place to start if you're feeling stuck or to restart is to listen to the guided meditations. Do that, and then you'll be stacking up your resources side so that you can deal with the demands of whatever changes you want to make. All right, wonderful humans, that's it from me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.